Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm here to do my 100 Leetcode challenge. And today we have Leetcode 207, course schedule. This is really famous Leetcode questions and have been asked by a lot of companies. And the question is, there are a total of number courses you have to take, labeled from 0 to num courses -1. And some courses may have prerequisite. For example, to take course 0, you have to first take course 1, which expressed in a pair like this in example. So giving a number of course and a list of prerequisite pairs, is it possible for you to finish all courses? In here, the example, there's total 2 courses, and the prerequisite in here is 4. To take number 1, you need to finish number 0 first. Then it's true. Then you can just take 0 first, and then later you can get 1. In here, there's number 2 course, and to take course 1, you will need 0. But to take 0, you will need 1. So let me draw a diagram. It's like to take 1, you require 0. And to take 0, you require 1. Then this is like a infinity loop, so we cannot start because you will always require something. So this is false. So this is an example. Let me clear this out first. To understand this question, I create one of the example, so it's easier to understand. So now we have 0, 0.2, 2. In this mean, I need to take 2. If I take 2, I will require to take 0 first. Not only 0, but also 1. So I need 2 classes, 1 and 0, to be taken before I take second, like the 2. So now to take 4, I require 2. And in here, if I take 4, I require 2 and 3. First, we can see there's we call something called in degree. That means for 2, we require 2 input, which is 0 and 1. So input 2, move forward to make it valid. After this is valid, and then 4 have 2 input, like 2 in degree, which is 2 and 3. So we can make a table called in degree. So start with 0 or 0. We have 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 5 places. So here's 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 courses name. So now we loop through every prerequisite, which is in here, the condition. So now we know this connection prerequisite. So we loop through all the prerequisite and find how many in degree for the node. For example, in here, if 2 will require 1 degree from here, so we add 1 in here, and 2 also require 1 degree from 1, so we have 2 in degree for this index 2. And for 4, it's the same thing. After we loop through everything, we have 2 in this in degree. This is the array that we store in the beginning. This is one of the data structure we're going to use. Well, why we need to use it? Because after looking at this in degree, we find out, oh, here's 0, here's 0. If you have 0 in your in degree, that means this number can be taken no matter what. So course 0, 1, and 3 can be taken first, right? And we will take this 3 courses first. And later on, during this loop, we need to create a map, hash map. So to store in, let's see. So we see here 0 to this connection. If we take 0, then we can minus 1 in degree for 2. So in this map, it will be an integer and a list. This will be the map. So in here, so we have 0 in here and another list or array, a list, this. We store 2 in this list. And we see 1 here. We add it to the map. In this list, we have 2. And this 3 here, we'll add this list to put 4 in here. Another thing in 2, and then we'll put 2, which is 4 in this list. So now in this map, we have this kind of structure data in here. So what we can do, we store this, after we store this one, we can, because now we know there's 3, 0, 1, and 3 is a free class. You can take it without any restriction. So next thing, this is 1 data structure, 2 data structure. Next data structure, we're going to have a queue. Saying that first we put the free course in here, 0, 1, and 3 in this queue. And now we loop the first element first, which is 0. We take this out and loop this, store a list in here to check, oh, now we have 2. Since, because you take 0, you can sort one of the degree from 2. So degree will become 1 in here. And then you go to, and then this one is gone. Then you have 1, you take this one, and you see in here, we have another list. Look through everything in the list, take out this 2, minus in this here. You see the in degree, we become 0 because we take 0 and 1 already. So no more classes needed for 2. Now 2 is 0. So another condition is when this becomes 0, we have to put 2 to the queue. Now we have 1, 3, 2. Because we have complete everything we need for 2, that means we can take 2 now. Now can be taken. 1 is gone. And 3, now we're taking 3, class 3, right? So class 3, after we take it, and we fulfill 1 degree from 4. For 4 right here, so 4 need 2. After we take 1, we become 1 in degree. So 3 is done. But 4 still need 1 degree for input. So because we have 2 finish it, in here we take a look at 2. So 2 can fulfill 1 degree for 4. Then cancel this 2, and 4 will become 0, right? After all this, queue will be empty. So queue is empty now. We check, oh, this in degree, how does that look? So we see everything in degree is 0. That means we don't need anything for that class anymore. So all 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 classes are fully finish all the requirement and fully tickable. Now, after that, we can return true, but only one situation. The situation like, oh, I have one more need. For example, here 5 to 3. Yeah. This is bad example. For example, in here we need 4. We need 4 before 3. So in this have a condition here. So here will be 1. Degree of 3 will be 1 for input. So in this case, there's no way to cancel out this 1. So if you see 1 in this array eventually, that means false. So after this problem should be solved. Let's clear all the stuff. Just remember we have 3 things we need to use in here. Let me see how to. Okay, good. So we will need in degree, and after in degree we need a map. And we need a queue for these questions. In here we just have a condition. If pre is equal to no, and pre.length equal to 0, or this is 0, then return true. Should be true. Now we make an in degree array called in new in degree courses as a lane, and this is finished. And a map, we have integer and a list of integer type for this map. Hash map. Now we have 2 of this. Like what we said, we loop through every prerequisite. 0 I less than prerequisite dot length I plus plus. And in degree the prerequisite, the first number will be increased because you need a degree for this number. Hold on. And if map dot contains key, the second one, then if it does not contain that key, then we will make a list first. Integer concurrent equal to new array list. Current dot add pre dot I 0 put pre I current list inside. So first we have to add the degree for that number, which is here. For this number, you need 0, so that there's 1 in degree for this number. So we add it in the degree table. After that, we will put 0 in the map. Check if 0 in the map, is as a key. If it doesn't, create a list and add number 1 in here inside that list for 0, because that means if you take 0, you will reduce 1 degree for 1, right? So that's what it means. Storing every number in there. If there's if the 0 is already inside that map already, we can just add it, get pre I should be 1. Yeah, it's inside that already. Then we add another number of I0 to add 1 inside that list. That is done. So after this, the map and the in degree is finished. So now this 2 is finished. So like what we said, we have those free classes. Let me draw again. With the example we have is like 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We need 2 classes for 2 and 2 classes for 4. Now, this is the table, in degree table after, at this point at 18. Now, we can take out the free classes and put it to the queue. Okay. Oh, how can I? Let's see. Me make a queue first then. Queue will have integer inside. And for we check the whole entire in degree array. I let's see, integer I, okay, in degree if I is equal to 0, then q add I, we'll put that in there. Oh no, actually you cannot do this. Zero, just loop through the in degree, let's say in degree dot length. So loop through this one, and if check in degree the I equal to 0, then we add I in there. That means the index. Okay, this is this part. So now we have, let me draw a little bit more. The queue right here, we will store 0, 1, 3. And okay. After this part, so we need to check while the queue empty or not. So while it's not empty, then we put the current number integers equal to q.pull and a list of integer, because we store that integer list inside that map. We'll see list equal to map dot get current. So we get that list. We need that list to go back to the in degree to cancel it out. So for in x equal to 0, x less than list dot size, and x plus plus. And here's really dangerous. There's one more condition we need to check, because list could be zero. I mean, could be null. In that case, and we need to check it. So we loop through everything in that list. We decrease the degree from that in degree table. Start get hold on, x. So this is the index of that number. We decrease it by 1. Sorry. After we decrease it by 1, then check if in degree, let's get x, the current number equal to 0 or not, like what we said. Now we check out 0, and then 0 after taking 0, and how many cores get infected. So remember, I think this has become 1, because after you take this one, it fulfill it only need one more requirement, right? Only one more requirement. So 1 is another requirement. So if 0 finished and class 2 doesn't have any requirement to take, that means you can take 2. And hold on, let me change it back. Okay, then if that is 0, that means that current class can be taken. So we can add that to the queue. Okay, after that, we loop through everything. So we cancel everything in the in degree. So last step we need to do is check in degree, all the number in degree. So if you find anything's not 0, not equal to 0, then it's false. See, because you cannot finish that class. There's no class can fulfill that requirement. Otherwise, we return true. Yeah, that's it for this question. I know it's kind of long, probably take some time to digest it. So in here, we see we use one array, one map, one queue to finish this question. So I think this is really good for we practicing all the data structure just in one question. So I like this question for this reason. That's why it's really popular. So if you are starting out, and this is the question that you should test out for yourself for the knowledge and bugs free. If you pass this one, that means congratulations. You are halfway to getting the interview. So if you have any question, please let me know, comment below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.